Welcome to this week's Teacher Devotion. Our devotion this week is about dealing with a conflict and interruptions in our classroom. 2 Timothy 2:24-26 says, "And the Lord's servant must not be quarrelsome, but must be kind to everyone, must be able to teach and not resentful. Opponents must be gently instructed in the hope that God will grant them repentance, leading them to the knowledge of the truth." Some topics create heated discussions in a classroom, discussions that cannot be proven and cannot be solved, and will set a classroom at odds. I avoid these topics. These are disagreements within society that will not be solved, and they're non-essential to your overall success as a teacher. Some students look for questions to get you started. Face it, it's more fun if you can get the teacher off the lesson and onto a debate that brings excitement. As the Lord's servant, we are not to quarrel. If the issue is unbiblical and you can quickly instruct the student to further understanding, do it gently but privately. If the student's question is genuine, you can meet with them after class and he will appreciate you taking time to answer the question. But if the student is just trying to stir up a discussion or an argument, he will be disappointed and unexcited about handling the question privately. As you consistently offer to deal with him privately, he will soon give up his rabbit chases. At the time of the off-track question, you can simply say, "That's an interesting question, but I don't think this is a good time to discuss it. Why don't you see me after class and we can talk about it? Now let us get back to our lesson." Or you can say, "I'm sorry, but we need to stick with our lesson today. Does someone else have a question that pertains to our lesson?" Should students try to challenge your knowledge or your authority, don't try to prove your qualifications or how much you know. Don't get into a battle of wits. The student should be confronted privately regarding his inappropriate behavior and correct him about his off-track questions or his disruptive behavior. Let him know that you will not allow that. Remember to reprove him gently. If the student should continue this type of attack, meet with your principal and develop a specific plan of action to stop his disruptions. Never ignore disrespect or challenges. Gently but firmly reprove. Our prayer for this week is, "Dear God, help me to be secure enough as a teacher that I can gently reprove a challenging student without anger or resentment. Teach me to respond as a Christian and as a professional teacher." I trust you are having a blessed week, and thank you for joining me today.